Okay, so I'm kind of just making this video, just for my friends, or general people, I guess, if they wanna listen or not. I don't really care. I don't really view this as going anywhere, but I kind of like the idea of talking to people about kind of my thoughts and views on current things that could be affecting people in life. Um, so one thing I kind of see people all the time talking about is like, oh, I want to look this certain way. Like, I want to go to the gym. Like, I want to look, I want to look like so and so on TikTok or like something like that. And I mean, like, I just feel bad, because and the term body dysmorphia is thrown around a lot, and I do think that a lot of people have body dysmorphia. I have body dysmorphia myself. Um, but I think genuinely when you have some sort of expectation for yourself that is kind of hard for you to achieve, like the perfect physique, I feel like that's just an unrealistic goal for anyone to have, honestly, because you're never going to achieve it. You know, I see a lot of people going to the gym, and I've even talked to people but about their motivation. And a lot of the times it's I want to get more girls, or I want to improve on my body, and I'm not talking about general strength. It's just, oh, I want to look like Chris Bumstead, or like any generic TikToker that does like aesthetics kind of is what they want to be like. And I don't know, man. Like, I just feel I just feel like you should have something more than that. Like, and it you don't have to have something like competing in bodybuilding or competing in any sort of competition like powerlifting, strongman, CrossFit. But I don't think your sole reasoning for trying to force yourself or make yourself go to the gym to appeal to someone else. I don't think that having that mindset is sustainable at all. And I think when people have that and are just end up being burnt out and frustrated because of that, it kind of just puts a negative rep around the gym. And the gym can fix, I would say, a lot of problems, right? For me, it fixed the feeling of, like, I wouldn't say loneliness, but it made me more willing to interact with people because I grew more confidence, right? The gym does build confidence, but I also had the like I also had the problem of being egotistical. And I kept comparing myself to everyone, like, oh, my physique's better, or oh, my physique's worse. And I have a lot of the problems that I'm trying to say. Like, I only went to the gym to improve my body. I went to the gym 6 days a week for like 2 to 3 hours a day. And it's just I got burnt out so fast, and it's really just it's unbelievable that some fitness influencers are just promoting this, like promoting training for aesthetics, or promoting going to the gym multiple days a week for hours on end, doing multiple sets of whatever muscle group, and you don't need to, you know at the end of the day, like, sometimes you just got to ask yourself, why am I doing this? Or what would I me doing this now accomplish for the future? Like, I'm even for myself, I'm not going to go to the gym in the future. At a certain point, strength training or aesthetic training is not going to become important to me. Other things in my life will have importance over the gym, but a lot of younger teens, they don't have anything to uh like like not balance, but um hold higher than the gym, right? They just do high school video games, gym, right? And I mean, that's effective, but when you are surrounding yourself around people, social media, that just influences the gym, right? Influences getting up and not playing video games, like the negative stigma around it, around, or not even like around just being lazy or not being at the gym, not trying to better yourself. And I think a lot of people get confused by that. Like I went from 6 days, hours in the gym to a 4 day split. Like maybe 2 hours. And I'm still seeing progress. I've introduced video games back into my life. I used to never play video games, and I'm talking to people I never used to talk to because I just didn't feel like interacting, or not interacting, but socializing with people. It's made me reconnect with a lot of people, and honestly, you know, one thing that's helped was deleting social media. I would say, um, it has helped, and I suggest if you're kind of feeling the same way, that you do the same thing. Like social media has its place, but it really can like negatively affect kind of everything that you do in daily life. Um, there's no point of having TikTok, right? I mean, I used to be on TikTok all the time, like watching, scrolling through videos, just looking at everything, and then and then you realize, like, 10 videos in, like, what was the last video you saw, or what was the 10th video that you saw, what was the first video that you saw, what was the ninth, you don't care, right? You're just there for the like 30-second like snippet of content, or the dopamine rush, and then you're gone, and I mean, when you immerse yourself in that world, you're just going to get fed information, right? So one of the things that started all of this was, gym TikTok, gym culture on TikTok. That is the most unhealthy place I think any young person could be in. Um, I genuinely think that TikTok is like terrible. I have I just, there's no point being around that. Um but I see a lot of people on that, and I see a lot of people, reinforcing the ideas that they watch on it. And I don't know, and I'm kind of going all over the place. It's my first time doing any of this, but I don't know. Like, there's just, it's kind of idea of body dysmorphia, social media, and gym that kind of correlate to each other. Um, and it's sad. It genuinely is sad that people choose to, um, immerse themselves and create more problems when they could just accept who they are, and not care what other people think. And that's kind of subjective, right? It's hard because as humans, it's hard to not care what other people think, right? And I'm not even going to downplay that, right? I still care about what people think a lot, but it doesn't consume me, right? I have other things in my life that I hold in importance, that oh, I don't look this certain way, or this person looks better, or this person's funnier, this person has more friends, or I don't have that much friends, or I don't really talk to people anymore, or I'm not progressing in the gym. Like, it doesn't affect me as much as it would have, because I realize that I have more things in life than caring about the way I look and how just in general my appearance is, or my mannerism is, you know. And that's just kind of what I want to talk about. It probably made no sense, but you know, it is what it is. Anyway, see ya.